So the first step in the admissions process is going to be the phone call. And when you call Hawaii Island Recovery, you can expect either myself or Jimmy to answer. It's a small group of individuals, and we're all here on site, which I think is pretty unique. A lot of times people will ask me, are you even there in Hawaii? We are. This is my home. This is where I live. In that initial call, we're going to ask a bunch of pretty superficial information: who you are, what your name is and date of birth. Really try to understand just what's going on, how can we serve you, and really identify that we're the appropriate level of care, and start really building that rapport early on. So the verification of insurance benefits is a little bit of a matrix. When calling Hawaii Island Recovery, our admissions team will be able to help you better understand your policy. And what it essentially is that we open up the policy and take a look at substance abuse and mental health benefits. Most major carriers will cover 100% of the cost of the treatment minus a deductible or an out-of-pocket. And it's our job to verify that information, check your eligibility, and then communicate that to you. The next step in the admission process is the pre-screen, and we utilize nationally recognized screening tools like the Audit and the DAST to help us make informed decisions about mental health and substance use disorders. It's about a 60-minute conversation with either myself or an intake specialist who is clinically trained to do assessments. This is the portion in which we're going to gather bio, psycho, and social information about the individual to make an informed decision regarding level of care. After the pre-screen has been reviewed by our treatment team and the green light's been given, we are going to start to prepare for your incoming. And so what that entails is really a coordination behind the scenes for us. So making sure that our medical team is ready to have you, that our medical director is going to have an appointment. First things first, that's where we go right after the airport. We're going to want to make sure that somebody is there to pick you up from the airport, whether you're coming from a neighbor island or from the mainland, that your admission is coordinated with someone from our intake team, and that your case manager has an appointment set up for you. Any prerequisites that have been asked of you, a TB test or a COVID test, all of those will be requested prior to the intake process and to purchasing airfare. Once a patient arrives to Hawaii, whether they're coming from a neighbor island or from the mainland, they're going to be greeted by an intake specialist at the airport. From there, treatment starts immediately. So we come back over to the clinical office and meet with our medical director. We're going to meet with our case manager, and we're going to do a biopsychosocial assessment. From there, there'll be an orientation and an intake, which happens at the residence. We're going to get you fed, make sure that you feel comfortable and safe in your home away from home.